you have here current, and on this column you have target. For you to be ambitious and to know what you want, you indicate what you currently have and what you're working towards. These are mainly maybe big budget items or big goals. Hello beautiful people, welcome to another episode of Live, Learn, Adventure and Charity. This is where we talk about finance, personal development, travel and community service. If this is your kind of content, kindly consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. In today's video, we're going to review my goals and see how far we are, what we need to do to get to them. So I have this notebook, and this is where I had written all my goals, short, medium and long-term goals. So what I usually do, I'll just take my book. So it's been a while since I reviewed end to end my goals. So for this video, I'm going to look at how far I am. So I have a list here. I don't want to state the years, but I want to state when I had set them. There are one for the goals for that period. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7. Out of the 7, I have only achieved 3. And the other, out of the 7, I have achieved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 2 are pending. So we can just note them here, the ones which are pending, so that if I still need to take action. So I'm going to list all of them here. So there is one which is that with an amount over there. I will indicate the amount. The second one is another one which I need to work on, and it's actually very cheap. I don't know why I have not achieved it as compared to my other goals. Okay, so for that part we have closed. So we go to the next part. We have 8 goals. This one was achieved. This one too. This one, this one, this one, this one. I missed out one, and it's not that I didn't achieve it. I actually did, but it ended up being faulty. For this one, I will mention it was a laptop. I bought it and I still use it because I've not bought another one, but it has messed me up and I actually still need another laptop. But when I went window shopping, they were quite expensive. That's why I still don't have one. I'm still trying to source for an affordable one. If you sell laptops on a good budget, because my budget is very lean, please comment down below or DM us, okay? So out of the 8, I have achieved 7, so I've moved 1. Then this other one, there were also 7, and I achieved all of them. So those ones are closed. Okay. Then we come here. This actually were just short-term goals, and they were 19. I'm very ambitious, by the way. I put so much. Let me push myself hard. I've always said that I just don't settle for standard. I have to push myself harder. So out of the 19, let me highlight the ones which are pending. 1, 2. This one I will still need a replacement because what I got is now worn out. 4, 5, I need to redo also that one. This one I did. This one I need to replace, and this one. So out of 19, I have 7 pending. I'm just going to list them down. And as I list them down, if you're new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. We really appreciate you, we value you, and we value your continued support. And we are glad that we are still growing. Oh, it feels so good to start growing again. Like I said in a previous video, we had been losing subscribers, but gradually we are regaining, and we hope you will continue supporting us. Comment down below with the topics you want us to discuss, because remember, this channel is all about both of us, so it should not be us coming up with the videos all the time, but we also want your input so that we can work together. Okay, so those ones are still closed, are now closed. Okay, those other, the major goals that I have not achieved. Sometimes some of them are due to financial constraints, because they require quite a substantial amount of money, which I am still working on. Yeah, so I would say all is not lost. Yeah, so on this page I have my long-term goals, which are actually significant when it comes to the financial impact, and we are going to still move with them, although I had given a timeline which I did not achieve, but I'm still hopeful that I will get to what I wanted to achieve. Comment down below if you're also struggling to achieve your goals. I mean, in this life, especially if you set your bar high, it becomes a bit challenging to achieve. But you know what? We say on this channel, we are not quitters, so we will keep going. So on this page, I have an interesting list of goals. There are actually 4, and I will not mention them, but I will tell you what they're all about. We all live in a family, and we all have family activities and family expenses that we keep contributing to, or you want to, basically you want to improve your family, you want to improve your parents and all that. So on this category, what I have are goals relating to my family. So don't think you're only setting goals for yourself, but also set goals for your family. And I mean extended family, your parents, even your siblings, your nieces, nephews, and all those people. Don't be too self-centered when you're setting your goals. Remember, these are part of your life, and in case they need something, you have to stand in for them, one. And in case you need to improve the environment of your family, also you need to have it in place. Yeah, so these are my family goals. I think I can mention one because it's a general goal. We have, as a family, stated that every year we are going to do 2 things together without fail. First, we have to have my mom's birthday every year without fail. So I have to have a budget for my mom's birthday. My father is late, so that's why it is only my mom. And number 2, we have to spend Christmas as a family. So no matter what you plan for the year, no matter what you do throughout the year, as you plan for your activities, you know you have those 2 activities. So that is the reason I have to have them in my plan. Comment down below if when you're planning your goals, you have in mind your family expenses, which definitely you know they are bound to happen. And you see, like ours, we have put them on ourselves. It's not like someone has imposed them on us. Maybe it is how we were brought up, because from when I was small, Christmas was all about family. So that is the tradition we have had, and especially when we lost our dad, it was the hardest because we had never known Christmas without the whole family. But anyway, we have to keep living for the living, and we allow the ones who are resting in peace to continue resting in peace. So I wanted to mention that because people always ignore such things. Then on those goals, there are annual goals. So I mean, I will have to keep carrying them forward until until they are done. Actually, I just put them as my annual goals. I don't have to keep changing. And then I have a few others which I feel like are partially achieved, but still there's something that needs to be done for the family. So I will also carry forward that part. Then we come to where? To the next one. So for this one, the list is 12, and some of these are repetitions because you see, like now I'm creating a new updated list. So some of these are updated, and these are 12, and out of the 12, only one has not been achieved. So I'm so proud of myself. I'm really pushing myself to get things done as I want. So I have another list here of 8, and out of the 8, I have decided to forego 1. I mean, when you're reviewing is when you keep asking yourself whether you actually need that item. I will highlight what item it is. It is a dressing table. You know, there's all this hype of people buying things for their house, and I've realized some of these things that we buy, we actually don't use. The things we called in a previous video wastage. I realized if I buy a dressing table, it's going to be wastage. My bedroom already has a dressing table, which I don't use. So why should I buy another one? That's the question I asked myself, and honestly, I realized I have to do away with it because it's not a necessity. Second, the one I have, I'm not using it, and it's there. So why do I need another one? Yeah, so I think that is the only one that I had to do away with. Yeah. On this other list, I don't think there's anything else. So I want you to come up with a schedule for yourself. You do 2 rows. Let me just show you what I mean. You do 2, sorry, not rows but columns. So there's this and this. So on the first column, there's something there. Oh, you put current, and the other one you put target. I hope you can see. You have here current, and on this column you have target. For you to be ambitious and to know what you want, you indicate what you currently have and what you're working towards. These are mainly maybe big budget items or big goals. I'll give you specifics. So for the current, number 1, I would look at the current income. Okay? So assuming my current income is 10,000, I will indicate my target income and maybe say I want to grow to 50K. Okay? Then I come to the second thing. I talk about the source of my income. So you can find maybe right now you only have active, and you may want to target passive. So you will now have on your target active and passive income. Okay, so you know what you're targeting. And remember, we said active income is what you're involved on a daily basis, and passive income is what makes you money when you're sleeping. Okay, then the next thing will be for instance, if you have a car, you can indicate the current, and your target should be your dream car. If you don't have a car, you can indicate your current as 0 or nothing, but you have a target for the car you want. Even if it's a startup car, even if you want a note, just a small car to start with as you progress. So the only difference is, if right now you have a car, you will have something on your current and you will have a target. I will tell you how I do with my target. I indicate maybe the one I would want in the next 5 years and my dream car. I just don't put one, I put like 2 or 3, because I already have them. I have already specified the ones I want. Okay, then the other thing, you also need to look at the debt that you have. You indicate the amount for current, and your target is not to grow the debt, but to reduce the debt. By how much? Okay, and if you're growing the debt, you only grow if it is going to grow the money. Don't sit and think, oh, I am now borrowing some more because my mobile money, my bank keep on reminding me that they have opportunities to give us more money. No, you are creating your own way of growing your money, or growing using other people's money through loan. The next thing we are going to look at is investment. By the way, do you usually review whether your investment is growing or depreciating? Because most of the time you find yourself having an investment, you just put it there, let it, whatever happens happens. So you need to indicate your current total investment and your expected. Okay, the other thing I would want us to look at is assets, current, and your targets. And the other thing is liabilities. Of course, liabilities include the debt and all that, and what you have right now and how you intend to reduce. Remember, anything that is negative to you, you can only grow. But we have said the most important thing is to know if the money is growing you can always consider it. This video has exceeded our limit. If you want us to expound further on reviewing your goals, please comment down below so that we can do another episode. But for now, we will close it at this point. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, kindly subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. See you on our next one. Bye.